Hey, we're live and we're moving stuff still.
We're live! We're reconstructing.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
I think it's
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. I haven't seen you since Memorial Day.
That's the last time we posted?
Yes, or around there. Yes.
Well, happy holidays.
That's kind of how we do it.
Mm-hmm. I was like mid-lunch. So I've got some Subway going on right here. We're not in the morning, so we don't have our coffee.
No, yeah, I got T-ball, life, kids took the summer.
Someone's got a social life.
No, kids have a social life.
Big one. Do you like our, let us know if you like our
sign
ambiance.
Is it backwards? We can't tell.
We can't tell. Nor do we care. We just feel good that we have some decor going on. So this is fancy. We're fancying it up. Let's introduce the show because we haven't been on in
almost
forever.
Yeah, at least 5 weeks.
Okay. Well, a lot's been happening in 5 weeks. We probably won't cram it all into today, but this is put a fork in it. We've skipped a few weeks, but this is typically a Tuesday regular show on Facebook and Instagram, IGTV. We're based out of Grand Forks, North Dakota. My name is Courtney Barstad-Logan. I'm a realtor with Remax Grand and on social media as Grand Cities Living.
And I'm Kim Efta. Where's my hand? There you go. I'm trying to get used to this. We haven't done this for a while. I'm Kim Efta with Remax Grand and my Grand Cities on the social media platforms. And happy to be back. It's been a while, and it's mostly because of me, so I'm sorry.
It's okay. Last week I had a sick kid. We've literally had like real estate, kids, all the things happening. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I think it's like a true testament that like moms can, do a little of this, a little of that, but it might be at midnight. And so we don't go live then.
No, we don't.
We might be doing business stuff at 10:30 at night, but
it's true.
We figure it out.
Yeah.
So we're entering the holiday weekend of the 4th of July. I don't know about you, but I've been like needing this, kind of hoping that, people are going to maybe not want to go house hunting on the 4th of July, if that's okay with people. I think, Joe Biden told us that we could all have a BBQ. So maybe everyone can take the day off. So I
hope so.
I know what he said.
Yeah. And hopefully sellers realize too, if there's an offer that comes in, they wait till Monday or something just to give a chance for people to enjoy their vacation.
Yeah. And even if you don't have the day off or like just enjoy some time and go celebrate. I know Kim's got the stuff that's going on here in Grand Forks. There's fireworks, but I think just especially after the last year and a half, like take some time and just take a breath and enjoy maybe a little bit of summer. We've had like such a wonderful summer and just take some time and enjoy and maybe sit in a lawn chair and eat some watermelon.
Well, it's just like even this past weekend, the county fair in town. Yeah. It was packed. I went there on Saturday night. Couldn't even find a parking spot. I mean, I think people are excited to get back out and doing things, even something as small and as big as the county fair. So it was fun. And it was, having 3 kids at the county fair, it's a joyful experience with one kid being too little to go on like any ride. So I was like,
did you just bring a wad of cash?
That's pretty much what I told Devin to do. I'm like, you bring the cash, I got the stroller.
Yeah.
So
I remember that like as a kid, like it'd be like, here's your like money to go on, because now you look at it and you're like, oh my gosh, these games are expensive or just whatever. And it's fun. It's like more the experience. Yeah. But like when people are like, my kids were at the fair for 3 straight days, I'm like, are they like millionaires?
Well, when I asked, because we bought tickets for the Midway, I went up and I'm like, okay, we have 3 kids, little kids. What should we get? And they go, oh, you should get the unlimited wristband, which is $30 a pop.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and then what does it cost if we don't do the wristband? Like, it's 3 to 4 tickets. Each ticket's $1. So I'm like, oh crap. So like each kid, it's about, and him and we'd go on a ride. It's about $12 if the whole family wants to go or whatever. So
it was unlimited.
No, we did not. I'm like, no, we were there for 1 hour. Like, we're here for 1 hour. Yeah. Pick your 3 favorite rides and we'll go on those.
Yeah. Did you get like a funnel cake?
No, we didn't. Honestly, we didn't do anything.
No food?
No,
fried food?
We watched the pig races.
Yeah.
Went through the 4-H livestock section and
didn't get anything fried.
No, wow, Devin was like, we're eating before we go so we don't spend thousands of dollars at the fair.
It's the best part of it. It's like you know.
I know. I walked through that section. I'm like, even the lemonade. I know. The mini donuts, everything. I'm like,
yeah.
Maybe next. Maybe if we go to the North Dakota State Fair, we'll do that.
Oh, that's a game changer right there. You could walk around that, just eat, like not even go on rides, but like eat and go through all like the like expo stuff and get like all the freebies.
Yeah,
I know.
I love their
fun.
expo. Yeah,
I love the state fair. So,
but yeah, the Sertoma Club has the 4th of July. I printed off their schedule of events that are coming up. It's a little tiny for me to read, but the fireworks are at 10:30 over by South Middle School. So just so everyone knows where the fireworks are taking place in town. But there's quite a bit happening. The schedule is a little wonky, but there is music. It looks like starting
Kenny and the Classics
at 2:30, but at 12 the city band is playing. So I'm not sure what that entails. The flag is going to be raised at 12:15. So I'm guessing national anthem and all that stuff. A dunk tank from 12:30 to 4. A fire department interaction. So I don't know if there's gonna be fire trucks out there for to go through.
A kissing booth seems weird during COVID.
But it's Circle of Friends kissing booth. Maybe it's puppies kissing each other.
Or you can kiss a puppy?
I don't know. It's like Circle of Friends kissing booth.
I kiss a puppy. Yeah.
I'm not sure what that means. And then police canine demonstrations. Hopefully somebody gets tackled by a dog.
Don't kiss the wrong one.
Don't kiss the one that's going to bite you. And then music again at 1:15. Special Olympics must have bocce ball game or a tournament going on. And then a watermelon feed at 2 p.m. And then it just looks like music pretty much the whole day. So yeah.
And I don't know if this weekend I should have looked, but the farmers market at Town Square on Saturday, those have been happening from 9 to 1.
And they're packed.
So packed. Yeah. We went on opening day. We went at like 9:30. And when you go earlier in the season, like it's more the like canned goods and then like all the foods, which I'm fine with, like buying the cookies and the lefse and stuff like that. But it was the thing I loved most. I wish, it had been a little later, like everything. You could have like devoured international food. It was like Mediterranean and like it just smelled so good. So if you want to try something different, go down for lunch. And I know that there is a bit of produce now. So
nice.
There's a healthy aspect.
Yeah. I drove by, I think I was coming back from a showing when I was driving downtown. I'm like, where are these people coming from?
Yeah.
Because they've had the farmers market moved to a different area of downtown while construction was going on. And now that it's done, it's like, whoa. Yeah. Place is packed.
Yeah. It's cool. You can find them on Facebook. They're Town Square Farmers Market. And there's food trucks and different things. But I shouldn't let our like coolness go. But like if you go over the Greenway and you can go over the hill, as the kids call it, and go sit by the river, you can just like
relax.
go like sit back, go walk by there. I know we went and grabbed cookies and kind of hung out, and then hit up some shops as we were leaving. Showed the kids Woodman's for the first time. So yeah.
How'd you get the kids out of Woodman's, by the way?
Yeah, it was. I mean, mine was in a stroller, so I but my niece and nephew, I was like, how have you never been here? And then you get your sample, which is super fun. So yeah. But if you're looking for something to do on a Saturday morning, it's just nice to like. They have on stage. They always have something going on. So yeah, I'm excited for stuff again.
Yeah, I know, and just events and being around people. It's
been good.
It's been a relief because it's just
it's been a lot.
I'm an extrovert, so it's hard to sit inside and not do anything.
I know. Yeah. There's like some guilty pleasures of like, getting your Target to go, which I'm like totally guilty of. But then there's like the nice where you can like be outside and do stuff. So
I know. Target drive up.
I know.
That's the best.
I think they know me by now.
But it's the best, but it's also the worst. Like I do miss those days of just walking through Target aimlessly. Like, oh, I like that. But now it's like, I sit in my chair in the morning with my coffee, ordering my Target pickup, and
with kids, it's like so much. Yeah, if you can just like browse leisurely through Target, like that's fantastic. But like going through Target with
a kid or
3, no.
I want a toy.
So I'm just like, what in the back? But now my 2-year-old's like, I want to go to Target, and I'm like, all Target is just pulling in. So.
Yeah, my kids call it the puppy store.
Oh
So they think every time they say we want to go to the puppy store, I'm thinking like a pet store, and they're talking about Target. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, sorry.
Get in.
Cool.
Well, you guys have a little lake tradition.
Yeah, like a family reunion, but we're with each other like every day of the week anyway. So why not get together at the lake with my parents and my brother? Like we see each other almost every day, but just in a different setting. So
it makes things different. It's so much nicer. We're headed out west. My family's out in Williston, so we get together out there, and I'm just excited to like go on a boat and
sit in your flamingo floaty.
Sit in a flamingo floaty or something. Yeah, I don't even care. I think the water's down so much, so I don't even care. Honestly, I don't even care. Like I know we have like 500 water balloons, so that's like one thing we're doing.
No, I forgot about those.
Yeah,
I got some too. I gotta hang them up.
Load them up. Yeah, load them up. So
I made a mistake one year. I filled all the water balloons before we went to the lake. This is when I lived in Fargo, and put them in coolers and everything. And yeah, they all popped before we got there.
That sounds like a horrible idea.
It wasn't, because I was like, oh my gosh, I don't think we have a water spigot. So yeah, that was my big mistake of.
So you showed up with coolers of water.
And all the broken balloons on the bottom. Yeah. I'm like, oh, that was a bad idea.
I do think like, so they, the ones you like put on and then they make them, like they are a lot thinner than like a normal water balloon. Cause like they pop so easily. Yeah. Like you like barely touch. Sometimes I'm like, oh my God. You know,
but the ease,
convenience.
Like, wouldn't that have been a nice invention? Like,
back in the day.
Like 50 water balloons in one little, like
kids.
I used to do one at a time.
You gotta tie them and they get stuck.
And then your fingers get.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. I got it all.
I know. Kids.
I know. I have my water balloon launcher, and we broke a boat once with it. So. Yeah, we haven't used it since.
Yeah.
We launched it at a pontoon going by our dock, and it broke their pontoon. So.
Oh, like it busted the pontoon.
It busted the door on the pontoon.
What are you launching?
It was a water balloon. A water balloon. It was a good launch.
Like went right through. Damn.
Yeah. Okay. So we don't use that too much anymore because we could have hurt somebody. So.
That's funny. I'd be like, it was wrong.
Yeah. I don't remember who was holding it. I think I was part of it. So.
Yeah. Okay. Well, don't drive by the Meyer cabin at a slow pace just in case the launch. Jeez.
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't do that.
Okay. Well, the market's still crazy, and I don't know. Like, I don't even know how to put a finger on it. Multiple offers
on some,
yeah,
but not all.
Yeah.
So some sellers think they're going to get multiple offers, and it's like, but it's not every home in town that gets multiple offers. So the home is priced right, in really good. It has to be like in impeccable condition to get multiple offers. Mm-hmm. It's a few homes, but not every. Mm-hmm. Or price right is the biggest part of it.
Yeah, I think an interesting thing too that I'm seeing is like decent priced houses for a buyer there, but then you look and you're like, we're really pushing it in terms of what that price is, even if we go above, right? Mm-hmm. So like you can offer whatever you want, like, but it's got to appraise, and then at that point, sellers have to be okay if it doesn't appraise, or where it's at, because some people are pushing the buck a little bit. Mm-hmm. And as agents, we have to be able to, with our buyers and our sellers, say, here are the comps of what I'm looking at. Like, this is why I believe it to be this price. Yeah. And, just being honest. So
yeah, there's some, I have one, but there's some that are pushing the envelope, trying to see if test the market, I should say. They're testing the market, see if it will perform. And if it doesn't, we gotta come back to terms and figure this out. So
yeah. What about the one that sold for $300 2 years ago, and it's on the market for $599 now?
Oh yeah, I gotta check that one out.
It was on for $549 yesterday, and then they raised the price up to $599.
I feel like some people are doing stuff just. I don't know if they're hanging, like they've been outside too long or what. Like,
I want to know if there's like a gold toilet or because.
Yeah, I don't know if our market's quite like the thing that's happening is the hype. All of the media is hyping up. It's a seller's market, it's a seller's market. And we have a lot of absentee owners in Grand Forks. Like they have investment property, they don't live here. And then they hear all this and they're like, we're putting our home on the market and jacking the prices up. And our market is not. Mm-hmm. We don't have the 30% appreciation like Phoenix and Las Vegas and those cities, but they hear it on the news.
Yeah.
Fake news.
Fake news. Yeah, it's tough because there are genuinely, like first time home buyers that are saying like, this is what we want, like this is what we're doing. And then you've got people coming in with cash and they're throwing, and they're throwing it as an investment property for a rental. So I think it's hard because we represent all, we've got cash buyers too. And so it's like, you wish you'd kind of say like, okay, this one's saved for, or like,
get this one reserved for you.
Yeah, you've got people that want to start renting and they want to buy. So yeah, but I think honestly, I've just been preaching patience because, you're going to get frustrated or, don't throw money at how, just patience. It's, we're not in a big city. Unless you're going to be homeless in a month, let's not.
Yeah. And be smart and hire a professional. Because your situation of like the appraisal came in low and you're getting pushed around that they want you to pay over appraised value and over others. It's like, no. There are other homes out there. You don't need to throw money at an overappraised value. Yeah. So just be careful if you are.
Yep. And people have been, and I think one thing that we're seeing too is people are building, right? And so they're selling their houses, and we're familiar with building costs have and continue to go up. Mm-hmm. Well, they're turning that to the buyer of their home and saying like, well, we owe more on our house. So give you what it's worth. So if you want to throw another 10,000 at it, you think you can get out of it? That's the
other one too. The multiple offer one that you and my mom were in, and somebody went 10,000 over appraised value is shocking. I'm surprised that even a professional agent would write a contract like that in our market. Yeah. I'm surprised.
And I think it's the house too, because I think you can look at it and say, okay, you're going to go 10,000 over, but you personally are going to update this, or you're going to do that. We have to be honest. There's a lot of cookie cutter houses in our market, and that, you
hopefully can find something that's very similar.
Yes. For this house, for example, it was a very cookie cutter split level home. And so if you're not able to make an update where in 1 to 3 years, you're going to say like, we for sure got that, that 10,000 out of it. But, I've also had investors tell me, advisors say, I'm not looking at my house as a financial investment right now. I'm looking at it as this is my home starting to live. So I guess it totally depends on what side of the camp, you look at. I want to make sure if you call me in a year and say we have to sell our house, that you're not
underwater.
Yeah. And that's, but that's
part of the business. Yeah, that's part of the business that we are here to help you with. But we just want to make sure you're making the best decision for you at this time. And we don't want to see you losing money. But we also want you to be at home.
Yeah. So. Yeah. I think there's even, for some owners, they're kind of dipping their toe in there to see, what they can do. Mm-hmm. Saw one that was for sale by owner. Now it's on the MLS this week. For sale by owner was saying, we'll work with a buyer's agent at a very, very minimal fee. Now they're paying 6% to an agent. Their house has already been out there on the market.
Those days on market, even if you're a for sale by owner, do hurt because people, the public sees it. Yeah. So they're like, they didn't get an offer 3 months. Yeah. Now they're on the market. Now it's been on the market for 6 months or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Be careful. And some buyers, especially right now, are hesitant to work with for sale by owners because they're first time homebuyers. They don't know what they're doing. And then we're also seeing if, when we're calling, sometimes they don't know what they're doing either. And the buyers understand that. So it's, if you're dead set on working as a for sale by owner, consider of maybe having the buyer represented. So at least there's somebody, to walk through that process.
Yeah. So. There's a lot of paperwork.
Yes.
And especially with North Dakota's new state law of the disclosure, even as a for sale by owner, you had to have a property disclosure completed on your home if it's an owner occupied home. So that's new law. I believe it goes in effect August 1st. Coming up. So disclose, and buyer beware.
Yes. Yeah. Ooh, on that note.
Yeah. Hey, happy 4th.
So blow some stuff up. So I don't even know. So I know like out in Williston, it's really dry. My mom was saying like, there would be like major fireworks there.
I know we usually do a huge fireworks show.
Yeah.
But it doesn't sound like we're going to do it this year because it could start the whole cabin on fire and all the lake shore. So
let's not.
I know. I guess we'll just be shooting water guns at each other instead, maybe.
I'm fine with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like watching it, but I think since like we were kids, I think fireworks have gotten significantly louder. I'm like, why does it have to be so freaking loud with no like, if it's loud and there's something, but like, you know what it's like? You go to bed at like 2 a.m. and then there's like that, you know,
random guy down the
jack,
street.
boom, and you're like, why?
The house shakes.
Yes. It's like, my God, you know, like for me, I think my son can sit through everything, but I have dogs that are like, you know,
puppies, yeah.
So yeah, I did see something where it said instead of investing in extra fireworks this year, donate it to an animal shelter, and I was like, yes,
good idea.
So,
Mm-hmm.
I know,
yeah,
poor puppies.
I forget about them and all the scary.
I know. So
awesome. Well, everyone have a great 4th.
Yeah, maybe we'll have some guests on here after the 4th.
Yeah, probably not on that Tuesday, but maybe after, right?
Definitely hold that Tuesday, but we'll hit you up. Make sure to share with your friends. Let us know if you ever want to see anybody on the show.
Yeah, and the other thing is just to let us know if there's anyone you want to see, and like, comment, and share. We would love to know you're here, who's watching the show. Just love the shout outs and everything.
We hear from people, like, even put replay down there, but we hear from a lot of people like, oh, we watched the show, and we're like, we don't know.
We don't know. Wait, right now it says we have 3 watchers, and we don't know who's here.
Yeah, so tell us, you know, if you're watching, just even hit replay. And so we just want to know, you know, who's out there and watching, and we're excited to be here, so.
Awesome. No, I just have all these random things.
Yeah.
Hey.
Get it on there.
Yeah.
All right, well, everybody have a wonderful 4th. Make sure that you put a fork in it. And we'll see you maybe in a few weeks.
Yeah, a few weeks. Sorry, hopefully it's not 5.
Not 5. Yeah.
Bye, everyone.